other size simply reviews. Hello. This a big boy. This is another prize figure. This is Monkey D. Luffy. What is it? 海賊の俺になるでしょわかんない。忘れた。Anyway, this is a prize figure. I said that probably. This is from the Masterlise line of prize figures, Ichiban figures. This one I actually won out of a Kuji. Bought tickets, won Luffy. Yay me. This was from one of the 20th anniversary Ichiban Kuji runs. Their Masterlise line tends to be bigger, a little bit more detailed in the sculpting. Again, this was purchased. I got it out of a prize as a prize out of the lottery, out of the Ichiban Kuji lottery. However, I think Bandai does the same thing with this line, with some of these lines that they've been doing with a lot of their prize figure lines lately for non-Japanese releases, and they've been releasing them to outside markets. I think MSRP on a Masterlise usually runs, I want to say anywhere between $50 and $75. Let's see. So, he would have been, MSRP on this guy would have been about 40, anywhere between 45 and 50. They range greatly in terms of that price. Some of the really big ones will go for like 60, 75. Anyway, yeah. So this is Luffy. Luffy! He's been hanging out for a while, waiting to be opened. So the boxes, prize figure boxes are really plain. And I'm sure we're about to get to my favorite part, which is the part where I complain to you once again about the amount of box versus the amount of figure. There we go. Yeah. This was the greatest run. I still have the box. I don't remember what the prizes were. Yeah, look at this. Look at the waste of box. Every time I will not complain about this. Just look at this. Look at this. So much waste of cardboard. Thanks, Japan. So unnecessary. So unnecessary. Here we go. Here's Luffy. Let's see if we can't. Yeah. All right. So yeah, a lot of these larger ones too only come with that weird little base. They don't come with a stand. Um, they come with the one that goes around the leg. So I would say the outside of the size, the first thing that's easy to notice is the level of detail in the sculpt. They're called Masterlise for a reason. The sculpt details much more detailed, much higher. Um, you definitely also get a little bit more shading in the paint applications. Um, it's not just super plain. The hat, this is textured detailing here, where you can because every time I do this, and then I bring it super close to the camera, and then it just gets dark, and you can't see anything anyway. Look, I'm still getting used to this. I got a junk setup. There, now you guys can kind of like get this detail. Yeah. So you can really see the detail. Down to the stitching on his hat. Mugiwara. The One Piece, because of the nature of One Piece as a show, as its artwork, generally the faces in One Piece stuff, figures are not very detailed. The detailing tends to go into the clothing, some of the muscle work. Yeah. I mean, I can't complain. Like I said, I got him. So now to figure out which leg this goes on. I guess this one. That seemed to be the one. So these things also never really they never fit snug. Let me zoom out. Zoom. Or not. Okay, this. Not like you can tell that I'm a One Piece fan or anything. Also, please keep any One Piece comments. If you comment about One Piece stuff, please keep it spoiler free. I'm catching up. I'm only just getting to Punk Hazard, so I'm slow. Anyway, yeah. So the bases like these, they don't ever really usually have a tight fit, but they're good enough. They're not necessarily meant. Luffy will stand on his own. You don't need it. He stands just fine. That's not the case with all of them. However, what this does do is just it really creates that extra stability, so you can move him around, and he doesn't really wobble. And that's going to be like that for a lot of these larger figures. They don't use the smaller plastic. Look at his little pockets on his bum. You can't have scissors, Robin. Yeah, Robin is coming to do an inspect. Everybody, welcome to Nico Robin's review of Masterlise Luffy. She says, pay attention to me. Because I'm much more important. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so you can there's folds in the hat, folds in the clothing. The paint application seem it's got a coating that kind of dulls down the so it's not super shiny. There is gradation on here. Um, yeah, there's gradation in the paint applications. Um, there's a little bit of detail. Robin's playing with the light. Um, yeah, there's some shading, so a little bit of detail painting in the arms or in the skin. It's kind of hard to tell because the light is washing it out right now, and Robin's playing with the light because that's what she wants to do. Yeah. See how professional my reviews are. My cats are here. That yeah. My cats generally don't spend a lot. Well, the kittens are in this room, and the amiibo being out is fine. My bigger figures like this usually are in a case, are in glass cases. Anyway, yeah. I mean, his toenails are painted, are oh gosh, yeah. So I'll pull my Mihawk because he's right here. There's your size difference between your standard prize figure and a Masterlise. And again, same thing. These aren't always going to be to the same scale. But there's my hand. The plastic. It's a harder plastic on several parts of Luffy than it is on some of. It's probably the same as Mihawk's yukata. Anyway, yeah. I mean, it's detailed in a way that I would expect it to be detailed. This is again though Masterlise, and this is the biggest problem that I find with prize figures, particularly when it comes to Bandai prize figures. The quality and the quality varies greatly, and that doesn't. And I don't mean that by price. I mean that just from figure to figure. 124, MSRP $25 figure, prize figure might look awful compared to another $25 prize figure. My favorite line so far, and I'm gonna have one later. I'm gonna have some later to review for about the $25 price point in Ban Presto is King of the Artist. Yeah, King of the Artist. Value wise, I think is the best. Um, Sculpt wise, price point, and size. I think the King of the Artist lines are the best quality out of Bam Presto's prize figures that you're going to get, especially given that they MSRP for about $25. I'll have one of those later coming up. Actually, I have several coming up out of those lines that you'll be able to see. I should have a Luffy, Wano Kuni, one of the Wano Kuni Luffys for King of the Artist, and I also have an Ace King of the Artist that I'm excited to open to bust into and see what he looks like. And compare them to some of the other lines. I don't. I think you're limited with a lot of Shonen Jump property prize figures. I believe you're limited primarily to Bandai in most cases. I think the Dragon Ball stuff, most of it that I've encountered is all Bandai. One Piece has pretty much been all Bandai. Um, newer series is a lot of the newer series don't have that problem. Jujutsu Kaisen, um, and I will have a ton of Jujutsu Kaisen figures coming up because I like Jujutsu Kaisen a whole lot. Um, Jujutsu Kaisen, alternatively, has Banpresto, has Bandai, Sega, Taito. Um, did they have Furyu? I'm looking behind me. Um, I have Sega, Taito, Banpresto. Um, I can't tell if you're. Oh god, I'm gonna drop this on a cat. Furyu, yes. So they have pretty much Jujutsu Kaisen has a selection, prize figure selection from pretty much all of the major prize makers, prize toy makers, and you'll see a big difference. I feel like anyway, there's a pretty big difference between them. Anyway, that's neither here nor there because of Jujutsu Kaisen. This is One Piece. Yeah. Anyway, this has been about Luffy. I went off on something else entirely, and this video is longer than I intended. So anyway, yeah. Welcome to. Let me get Mihawk out of the way here. And this is Luffy. I bumped my camera. I don't have any cool spinny things, so you guys just get me turning Luffy. Alright, cool. Yeah, let me know what you think. Questions, comments, suggestions, anything you feel like talking about, let me know. Hopefully this has been good for you. I don't know. And maybe I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, maybe, if you like what you see. And maybe check out some of my other reviews. Take care. Bye. Hello, Robin. Robin is here. This is now Robin's reviews.